Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today another recap video, the week from 13 to 19 of July, and it's been a very slow week, I would say demanding week, because we took 5 trades if we consider stocks and Forex, and we got 4 losses and 1 break-even. So it's been a very demanding week. If you didn't follow the live, so you don't know which trade I took, stay with me because, as always, we are going to go in depth in the trade we took. So, on stocks we had 3 losses. The first one is Snow. So we had price out of the accumulation. So there was strength out of the accumulation. Really clean pullback on the 10 and our usual entry. And we got stop out immediately, basically. So one of the things that I could have done better was to wait for price to be a little bit above to confirm that the price was out of the accumulation. But actually, this one with this big candle is a sign of strength. So actually, trading here, it made sense for me, and it actually makes sense for me now. So in inside, it's easy to say I would have had to wait, but actually this is a good trade. The setup was very good, the impulse was very good, the pullback was very clean, and the entry was very clean. So really nothing to complain about. This is just a stop loss. Okay, stop losses are normal, stop losses are our fuel. So sometimes it happens to take 3 losses in a row. Okay, then we traded on the 15th of July bill, and again price, as you can see, very directional, very strong, very good impulse, clean pullback. At least for me, this is very clean pullback and a very clean entry. This reminds me of this one. You see, it's almost the same entry. Almost the same entry, and it ended up being a loss. I wasn't able to put the break even because I should have put the break even when with this green candle here, but I wanted to see price going a little bit higher, and then it completely reversed, so I wasn't able to move to break even. But actually, maybe with this green candle I could have put the break even and so saved the trade, but this is in insight. So I'm happy with the management because I always wait when I have a big candle, and especially with a big week, I always wait for a confirmation to go above the week or to show me strength, that the price is able to sustain itself in the move, and I didn't have it, and so I didn't put the break even. So this is actually for me again a good trade, and then price stayed there and didn't do anything special. And then on the 17th of July we have Pond, and now we have 6 charts because I added seconds because I'm improving the strategy, and so I'm just working on something. I hope to be able to talk about that as soon as possible. I need to do the testing, but if you want to know what I'm talking about, just see the live, because I'm testing live, so you will understand what I'm talking about. But this is not the topic of the video. So basically, after this, let's say, reaccumulation, price exited from the accumulation, and basically with this candle we were outside of the accumulation. We had a very strong impulse and a clean pullback, as always. This is always what I'm looking for, and our entry. But unfortunately, we got stopped out on this one immediately, and then it reversed. Oh yeah, this one, yeah, it reversed. It came down. Okay, so looking at the trade, there is something that I could have done better. Maybe I could have waited, for price to be above this line. But actually that makes sense now because I see the price here and it seems that it's forming an overall accumulation. But at the time of the chart, especially with this strength here out of this accumulation, I thought that this was the candle, a good candle, to continue going higher. And the pullback was a nice pullback. If you see like that, it's compact, it's clean. It's for me, it's something I can work on. So actually, nothing that, let's say, wasn't in the trading plan. Okay, so I'm happy with the execution. And then we have on Forex, we have this one on the 15th of July, and as you can see, price was really trending. This is NZD-USD, and then gives us a basic, I would say, basic pullback on the rising 10 EMA after a big impulse. The pullback was very clean, and the entry was clean as well. But whoops. We basically, this was not a we how can I say, we got tap in because of spread. So this is actually not an entry. We got tap in because of spread, but actually in the evaluation we got tap in. So I needed to let's say track the trade, but this was a no trade actually. Okay. And then yeah, it came back, if I don't remember, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it came back, and then we had another entry here, but I didn't like the let's say the old price action where it was. But actually that has been a mistake. That has been a mistake, and so a miss, and so price literally skyrocketed. And actually I didn't like this one because it was too close to the 20 EMA. I was waiting for a bigger impulse and a pause above the EMA, but actually I never got the chance to have the pause because this one was too high, and so I missed the trade. But actually the trade was right. I mean, the let's say the overall action, in fact, it delivered, but I wasn't able to catch this one because I hesitated. But it's okay, because I usually like to trade when the price action is above the EMA. So I was inside my trading plan, and I don't complain for that. So actually, this is the week. We are talking about a very bad week. We are talking about a very slow market, because actually with stocks we traded some things, but actually it ended up not delivering as I like. And so we are waiting for the situation of QQQ or Nasdaq to improve, because actually we are in a sort of distribution, especially in the lower time frame. We can actually see that, just to where it is. If I go on QQQ, this is actually the situation right now. We break this, let's say, distribution, this overall distribution, and so it's possible that we are continue going down in the next week. What I'm waiting to go short I actually could go short, but I'm waiting to break the 50. That is something that I'm working on too. I need to see if it makes sense to still wait for the 50 of to wait actually when the 20 gets broken, but I need to see. Okay, I need to test. So at the moment my system tells me that I need to sell to look for shorts when the 50 gets broken here in the higher time frame. So at the moment I'm just there doing nothing. But actually, this could be the moment that we need to look for shorts on stocks. If that is the case, I will modify my scanner to look for shorts. So, yeah, this is the situation. This has been the week, not a very good week, but it's part of the game. We are an overall break-even since we started live trading. Should be, yeah. So I'm actually happy with that, because we have moment in time where our equity curve pauses a little bit, because we can have an equity curve that does like that always. It doesn't exist. Okay, so we have equity curve that do like that, and then like that, and then like that, and then like that, and then maybe a bigger drawdown, and then like that. Okay, bigger drawdown. So this is an equity curve. This is a real equity curve, but this period in time are basically period of drawdown. And so we need to let the edge play out. Okay, so we don't have to be scared about periods where we basically the only thing that we take is small wins, losses, full losses, and break-evens. Okay, because it's part of the game. It's really part of the game, especially when we are in this situation here with QQQ, where basically nothing is happening. When we are in this situation with QQQ, this is a different thing, because stocks are actually delivering. When we are in this situation, we need actually to wait. So in the next week, we will see if we need to modify the scanner to look for shorts, or if we are lucky enough that the price recovers a little bit and continue going higher. Okay, thank you for watching, guys. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you like the work that I'm doing here on the channel, the transparency, the honesty, the lives, and everything what is associated with that. Thank you very much, guys, and we're going to see in the next video, and especially in the next recap the next week. Thank you for watching.